believe the Steelers are going to go 11-5 in 2020. To me, this is a playoff team. Last year, their Hall of Fame quarterback, Big Ben, got hurt, and yet somehow the Steelers nearly made the playoffs without him. They played multiple backup quarterbacks, guys you've never heard of. You know, Duck Hodges made a name for himself, and I'd never heard of the dude in my entire life. So this year, Big Ben is back, he's healthy, and a quarterback's really all this team was missing last year. The Steelers and the Colts are two teams last year who went, man, if they just get the quarterback right, they're going to dominate with this roster. And so there's a solid offense. They have running back James Conner. They have receiver Juju Smith-Schuster. His numbers are skewed because of the quarterback situation last year with multiple backup quarterbacks. They signed Eric Ebron, a tight end. They have a solid, consistent offensive line. But the Steelers' defense, man, I love the Steelers' defense. They're awesome. Probably one of the best in the NFL and loaded with a ton of really young, really good players. You have outside linebackers TJ Watt and Bud Dupree. I'm also a big fan of inside linebacker Devin Bush. There's this awesome playmaking safety Minkah Fitzpatrick who just, oh my goodness, go watch the Dolphins last year, Dolphins Steelers. I think he had 2 interceptions, one like a 96-yard pick six where I went, oh my goodness, that's a heck of a play. Maybe it was the Colts he had a big pick six. I know, dude had play after play after play. I went, that's unbelievable. Yeah, it was the Colts. Brian Hoyer threw the ball. I can see it in my end for the end zone view where Brian Hoyer throws the ball, laid over the middle. Minkah Fitzpatrick makes him silly and runs down the entire field for a touchdown. They have a great safety, Terrell Edmonds, who is the brother of Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills linebacker. They're getting defensive end Stephon Tuitt back. He was hurt for a large portion of last year. Corner Joe Hayden is a guy to keep your eyes on where he's 31 years old, and he was good last year, but I'm curious if age is slowly going to catch up to Joe Hayden, maybe play a part in a potential decline this year. But again, the only thing that Pittsburgh was missing last year was a quarterback. And it seems like, man, Big Ben is back. And assuming Big Ben is anything close to what he normally is, you know, the only thing that could hold him back is if Big Ben simply could not play at a high level anymore. But I expect they're getting a future Hall of Fame quarterback back on their roster. That's going to really elevate them. And the Steelers are already a good team. They deserve a lot of respect. When you add Big Ben to that team, you go, wow, this is a playoff team poised to do really, really well in 2020.